Leslie here. We have Jeff Vitolo, and who you just heard go up there and do a little impromptu, along with a couple of the members of the Jeff Vitolo and the Quarter Mile Rebels. And first of all, obviously, I want to thank you guys for joining us.
Hey, it's a great place, man. I'm glad we finally got to get here.
Absolutely. I'd like to start out before we get into the Quarter Mile Rebels and introducing everybody first is Jeff. Obviously, you've been around the scene for quite some time.
Woo!
I believe you came down here, if I'm not mistaken, in '85. Was it? Started playing here.
First band '85. Came here '84.
'84. Okay.
Okay. Put a band together called Entice. Had a band house about 4 blocks down the road. Used to tear this town up big time. That lasted till about Nirvana played "Smelled Like Teen Spirit" on the radio, and then
Yep.
then I went on and played in Tiger for like 3.5 years, and a couple bands, a band called Head Shock, and then I joined Rock's Gang for a while, and then I formed into the Mojo Gurus, did that for a while. Then I had a band for the past 6 years called the Dive Bar Stalkers, and now here we are today with the Quarter Mile Rebels. 13 albums later.
Yeah, I tell you, and
a little less hair.
Yeah, don't we all have a little less
more
hair?
wrinkles. A few bags under my eyes.
Yeah, and and that's one of the things. I'm very familiar with Entice. I remember them. That was around the time when I actually came down to in this area myself too.
So you remember the Sunset Club?
Yes, I remember the Sunset Club.
Yeah.
Didn't get to go there, unfortunately. I am a tad younger.
Well, didn't stop anybody else from getting in there underage.
But
Ask Gypsy out here. I remember that Sunset Club
works a little bit better for the females
17.
than it does the males, though, to get into places where you're not allowed to. Anyway, yeah, I remember Entice, definitely. You guys did a good job. Very popular around this area, absolutely.
Had a great time.
And anyway, but now, of course, like you said, up until recently, you had the Dive Bar Stalkers, which I was a huge fan of myself.
Thank you.
Thank
you. And the main reason
and these 3 other people here were in the Stalkers
yes,
too for
and
6 years.
Actually, let's go ahead and right now, please introduce everyone here.
Well,
for us.
First of all, let me go over way to the far. This guy over here.
Hello, everyone.
Lindsey Mercer, our harmonica player. He's with me also from the Dive Bar Stalkers, the Florida State harmonica champion, and world-renowned kite surfer.
That's right. I try to be very diverse.
We did 2 albums together, and we're working on new stuff right now, and just keeping it going.
Yep.
And what did we do last night? Oh yeah, last night we played to a sold-out show at the State Theater, opening up for Dick Dale and the Deltones. That was awesome. And this is our second national act with this band. We opened up for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes over at the Capitol Theater just recently too. So we just proved to ourselves and everybody else that we can rock with the big dogs, with rock and roll legends. And I'll tell you what,
Dick
last
Dale,
night, Dick Dale,
brought the house down
75
last
years
night.
old, that dude came out and I went home and had to go home and practice afterwards, bro. That's how good he was.
Yeah, we had a good time.
It was awesome.
Good show.
So we're coming off a big high. You're only as good as your last show if you're a musician. Remember that. So I'm cool for a couple more days.
And who are these lovely ladies?
Now, these 2 girls right here, they're also in the Dive Bar Stalkers together. Okay, we got Yana and Jessica,
Hey, guys.
and we call them the
Hello.
Rebelettes. Yana's my wife. Okay, I got my wife in the band. This way, when I go on the road, I don't get in trouble.
It doesn't work out like that. But anyway, go ahead.
You'll still get in trouble.
I get more in trouble.
See, there you go. That's why I bring her with me.
Probably.
And they both these girls. Yana's did 2 records with me. She's been in with me playing live, playing in the bands with me for about 6-7 years now. And Jessica joined the Dive Bar Stalkers, about 2 years? You were in there for 2 years. She did her last record that we did called Full Speed No Brakes. And I brought them with me, and we got Talon Black plays drums in the Quarter Mile Rebels, and a guy named Michael Leslie plays bass in the Quarter Mile Rebels.
So can you guys do at least an acoustic version?
No, we can't. But we can come back in June and do a full show for you.
Okay. You going to call me with your schedule?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I don't have a drummer or a bass player.
Love
Well,
you,
right now.
sunshine.
Yeah, but I got that. I got.
But we're gonna play our new single, right?
I'm going to play the new single,
absolutely.
and then I'm going to play this new single, and then we're going to set up for something else back on the stage, and then we'll be all good.
And I gave him I put out an album in January called Jeff Vitolo, The Best of the Dive Bar Days. I gave that to him also. If you ever want to play that,
so you're going to be hearing that on the radio station here at WPRN, and we're gonna make it happen.
But the new single.
The new single, I got it loaded up right now. If you guys want to hear it,
tell us a little something about it first.
Well, it's just pretty much the same stuff I've been doing with the Stalkers. It's kind of like a high octane rockabilly blues rock and roll revival type thing. Having a good time. This is a little bit more aggressive, a little more louder, a little more whatever. And it's just keep on moving, keep on grooving. That's what everybody's just trying to do every day in this life. Crank it up, play it loud, and whatever you got to do, man.
Absolutely.
That's what we do here. I guarantee you that.
And hopefully everybody in the radio bar and grill will appreciate it too tonight. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. It's my first time in here. This is a cool place right here.
I love it.
Absolutely, it is.
I could see this as a reality show one day on TV.
It already is.
That would
If you
be
don't
fun.
believe it, go play back some of our videos.
I just witnessed it. I witnessed it a little while ago. It was like really cool. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I got out of bed for this.
Down in here.
Well, me and Craven,
Including toe sucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
The stars of the show.
sucking.
Fucking divine.
It's awesome.
But anyway, so that's really great. All right, Jeff. So what we're going to do now is I guess we're going to play your single here from your thing, and then we're going to reset up and do whatever we're doing to get more music or more live music, whatever we're doing. Any other questions you got for him? What's your name, Kevin?
You need to find that dial. They keep forgetting who I am.
Little Keith. No. I think he left.
I got a few. Why don't we go ahead and play the song here, and we'll come back to Jeff and the rest of the band and everything, and we'll do a few more questions and everything, and maybe play another song if we can.
And I do got some people listening. They've been emailing me all day from all over the place because I've been promoting it. So everybody, I appreciate you tuning in tonight.
No, you never.
Crank this thing up. Yay! Do what you got to do, and remember, it is 420. So make sure you're 420 it when you're listening to this thing right here.
It is 420, so here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for the first time you're going to hear it anywhere, probably. It's Jeff Vitolo and the Quarter Mile Rebels, and we're going to crank this thing up for you, I think. There we go. We got it for you. Stay tuned to Party Pirate 102.1.
Working every day for a little pay. Yeah, I'm drinking cheap beer because I can't afford whiskey. Well, I'm used to walking because I got no gas money. And I'm busting my ass just to see my honey. It's a brand new day and things are getting heavy. I put 500 down on a 57 Chevy. Yeah, I'm cruising all night right next to my baby. Yeah, we're going real fast, I bet you can't catch me. Ride with me, I'll play the radio loud. Come on, baby, let me take it downtown. I'll show you what I do when the sun goes down. Keep on moving, keep on grooving. I'll take you to the roadhouse and pay your cover. Tearing up the dance floor like no other. Come on now with me, I'll show you how I do it. Keep on moving, keep on grooving. Ah, yeah. Rocking all night till into the morning. Yeah, it's 5 a.m., my engine's still roaring. My baby looks at me, says the night ain't over. Yeah, she jumps in the back and says, pull it on over. Ride with me, I'll play the radio loud. Come on, baby, let me take it downtown. I'll show you what I do when the sun goes down. Keep on moving, keep on grooving. I'll take you to the roadhouse and
Well, that's it.
All right.
Keep on moving, keep on grooving.
I tell you,
You gotta do that.
I think that's one of the things I love about your music, whether it's with the Quarter Mile Rebels or when you were in the Dive Bar Stalkers,
Happy
is
music.
it's always upbeat. It's always like you said, happy music. And first of all, I love it because anybody that knows me, I'm a lover of all musics. You go to my collection or something in my library, and I have everything from blues to country to rockabilly to you name it. I've got it. And
That's just your STD closet too.
yeah, it says that on my card. It wants me. I have to show that before to prospective girlfriends. Yeah, you name it, I got it. No. And the thing I love about it is the fact that you do the the rockabilly style sound and everything, in which I've always loved myself because I think it's just it to a certain extent shows a lot more of your talent as a musician. If you can do rockabilly and do it great, it just shows emphasizes your talent even more. And it's one of those things where that kind of style of music nowadays, it's not really in the mainstream as far as there's not a lot of people doing it.
Right.
To where you can do it and still do it in a modern style. I mean, of course, there's everybody, everybody knows the most famous one for doing it more in a modern style nowadays, of course, Brian Seltzer,
Yeah, Stray Cats.
and everything. Great guy, sounds amazing. But it's one of the things I love, about you and the things you've been doing recently with your with the bands is you're carrying that on.
And not trying to be a purist
great,
in any way, just bringing that element, and cranking it up, pouring a little gasoline on it.
Absolutely, and you're doing a great job of that. I really must say. Now, obviously, this is one of your newest songs, and when can we see a brand new? Actually, it'd be your debut CD for this band.
Well, these days, a lot of people aren't even, they're putting out singles and doing EPs and stuff like that. So all we're going to do right now is just this band's only been together really since like November, since we put it together and we recorded that song, wrote it real fast and recorded it real fast. So we're going to go in the studio, record another song, and we'll probably just record songs and release them as singles for a while, and then maybe by the end of the year we'll put it out as an album. Okay. The way everybody's doing it these days with iTunes and stuff, it's like you record a whole album and a lot of it gets lost, when everybody's just downloading singles these days.
Absolutely, and I'm glad you brought that
but
up.
I'm an album guy. I like the whole vibe of the album from the beginning to the end and stuff like that. But
I'm the same way. I cannot. I tell you right now, I do not own an iPod. I do not. That's not how. I'm old-fashioned. I like buying CDs. I like putting it in my car or my stereo at home. I don't walk around with an iPod.
One.
Yeah, you're the last guy.
I'm
the last one spending
my
car.
I just. I'm just not that way, but I'm glad you said that, because, there is a lot of changes, and to a certain extent, whether you're talking the national level or the local scene, it's almost like we're still in the learning phase on how to market in the music industry right now.
It's all changed.
Whether you're in a band, whether you're a record label, whether you're... so much has changed that it's almost like trying to figure out, okay, what exactly is the formula now,
It's and look, here's the deal, man. In 1989, I put out my first album with a deal. People were actually buying records. Luckily, I was with bands over, through the 90s and stuff. Before the internet came out, I was able to sell records with bands. And there was actually times where you can actually, sell CDs at your show. Sell CDs, get distribution deals, get kind of deals. But these days, with all the stuff on the internet for free, a lot of people are just giving their stuff away just so people can pay attention to them and everything. It's a whole different ball game. Back in the day, people used to buy. Like, when's the last time you went to a record store, hang out with your friends to wait for your favorite album to come out?
Do they even still have record stores around?
But just think how cool that was when you were a kid, meeting your buddies at the record store.
That's back when they owned vinyl too, It was really it was cool in the day.
Voodoo tunes.
Now it's all on the internet. Now everything's so quick and so
I found a whole case of my old jukebox records back when I was a kid. It was really pretty cool. You never know. They're 45s. You ever seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Craven, they even had 45s back when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm not talking about the pistol. I'm talking
My
about
old lady.
I'm way past the 78 stage. I'm not that goddamn old.
But those are the days when people used to really, like as a Kiss fan, as a kid, I can remember, going to the Kmart or the record store the day Kiss Destroyer comes out because I wanted to buy it. These days, you wait for stuff to come, you get your little beep on your phone and something's out and you listen to it and steal it off the internet. But it's not going to stop me from making music. Just not a lot of people buying it these days. You got to bring your music to the people and play live. That's pretty much what it's going down to.
It's definitely a challenge, that's for sure. And actually, and you being especially you being around the scene here for quite a while and had performing. I'm sure you remember, just like I do and many of our listeners do who have been in this area for a long time, how much the music scene, say in the 80s, how it was. It was quite the hotbed here.
Because they had a lot of other things to do. It is what it is these days. You know, today's market is about a live DJ, and it's so tough for a band to survive. And just to put gas in a truck to get to the next town, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Absolutely.
And for the club owners and the venue owners, it's cheaper for them to get some young band to play for free, which I don't blame them, because I did that when I was a kid too. But it's changed. It's around here. Used to be more camaraderie with the radio stations and the clubs, and clubs were spending money at the radio stations, which meant...
That was when Boomers was around, the rock club.
Absolutely.
That's the good old days.
But it takes money, and a lot of people aren't putting money into it these days,
No, there's not, because what you do is you take $5,000 worth of gear, load it into a $100 car, spend $25 on fuel to make $50 freaking dollars at the club you're playing at. That's where it is.
Right. As a musician, you don't really get paid to play; you just get paid to set your gear up and tear it down. And not even enough for that.
It's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
But we've been lucky.
We love the good old
We've been
days.
kind of lucky.
What?
But you said you guys would play yours sooner or later.
June, I told you we're gonna set it up.
We're gonna get these guys to come down here and do a show here.
They are gonna do a show here.
Absolutely.
And I lived in this area for a
However-
long time. I got a lot of peeps in this area. Special shout out North Tampa.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes, I know. I'm agreeing with you. Anyway, but until then, is there? Where can the listeners see you next?
I think it's May 19th, Sunday at Courtside Grill. We're doing a thing to benefit the Wounded Warriors with Black Star Whiskey, Jaded, about 5 or 6 bands.
Great.
Sponsored by also NBA star Matt Geiger, who's going to be there. The Wine Trops. Bright House is sponsoring. It's a thing for the veterans. We're honoring the Wounded Warriors. And a lot of people take that for granted. They're over there fighting. But when they come home, that's when they really need help a lot too. So we're going to do a little benefit for the Wounded Warriors and people
We're
coming
gonna try
back.
to raise some money.
That's a good thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
great.
We
get
do a lot of things here at the Radio Bar and Grill. We always take care of veterans, kids, and animals.
Absolutely.
And the rest of us that can make it, we make it. But we do have a lot of benefits. So we've raised a lot of money since I've had this place open, doing benefits and stuff. So it's a good thing. I mean, it always makes you feel good to give back.
Yep. It's all you can do sometimes these days,
No,
Right.
what is the bike away?
Absolutely.
Bike away.
Actually, Craven, I'll turn it over to you. I mean, do you have anything you'd like to ask Jeff? And
Listen, I know Jeff for a long time, and some of his buds that were back in the back in the day, and we were talking going all the way back to before Dive Bar Stalkers, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And back in the pirate radio days, so we know who you are and we know what's going on. So what I did was, instead of just playing a regular playlist, is I loaded up 2 more of your songs here that aren't your brand new ones, but we're going to play those, and then then we got some other special things that we got going on here. With what's your name, Kevin? We got this.
It's Mr. Keith Wilson.
my name is Felipe.
Keith Wilson.
And then we're going to do some other special stuff. So y'all hang around with us here. I'm going to load up. I think I loaded up.
Don't touch my fucking belly button. I'll kick your fucking ass.
What do you got? You got Rock the House there?
I got Rock the House after You Got Me Running.
Yeah.
So,
There you go. You got me running.
And you know what? I can pick them. If you don't believe that, listen to that.
You're right there, bro. That's a good one. Featuring
right,
Lindsey
brother.
Mercer on the harmonica.
There he is.
Right.
I'll tell you what, you guys rock. We love you. Here we go.
Appreciate
More
it.
music.
Well, listen now, if I gotta do this another day, if another